Good morning, everybody. This time of year, February 1st through 15th, is a very special time of year within the Soto School of Zen. This is the time that we celebrate the Nirvana of the Buddha. So I thought I would share with you this image. Maybe it's not so clear here, but this image of the Buddha, you could see his head on this side laying down sideways. And it's the moment of his departing into nirvana or parinirvana or final nirvana. We have all kinds of ideas about nirvana here in the West. So I'll share a little bit about nirvana and what it means. And so the Buddha has a final teaching that he gives during his entrance into nirvana. And basically he's exhorting his followers to take care of their passions, take care of their strong desires, because they're like a wildfire that's within us. And they can lead us to great suffering if we're not careful. And he makes a strong suggestion to be like the bee that takes what it needs from the flower without destroying the flower. And I feel like that is such an appropriate teaching for us today, where especially as an American, it's very, very difficult to consume mindfully, to take just what we need. And this is what the Buddha teaches his students. He says, take only what you need, and don't take on more than you don't live for fame or profit. Those are the two big obstacles in Buddhist practice: fame, desiring to be famous, and profit, desiring to make a lot of money. So he says, don't get involved with that kind of a project. Keep your life simple. Just such a wonderful thing for us to hear, I think. Keep your life simple. Take only what you need and find contentment in that. And he further says, and do what you can to liberate other beings that are suffering. Liberate beings from suffering. That's it. Very simple, clear teaching of the Buddha. And I bring this up at this time because, as I mentioned, this period of time, February 1st through 15th, is the time of where the Nirvana of the Buddha is celebrated. Something to keep in mind for our yoga practice, of course, as well. Live simply, take only what you need, do what you can to liberate beings from whatever kind of suffering they might be experiencing. We can start with liberating ourselves from whatever suffering might ail us today in the context of a yoga practice. So let's do it. Ready?